greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
What up? What up?
What's going on?
Oh man, same old, same old. Welcome everybody. Welcome into the Road and Toe Show, episode 21. How's everybody doing tonight? I am Toe for Life. My host, Road Dogs Media, co-hosted by American Justice of Texas. Welcome in, y'all.
Hey, since it's episode 21, does that mean we're old enough to drink while we are?
Yeah, we're old enough to have some alcohol tonight.
I got mine ready.
Yeah, welcome in M Star, Heather, Sweet Tea, welcome in. Diesel for the People News, welcome in. Mark Harrison, Heather, Ross, welcome in. So, Road, American Justice, how's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty darn good. Just been busy, pretty much all day.
When are you not busy?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I was up till 5 o'clock this morning working on videos and stuff like that, doing some editing, and now I've got a story and a half that I'm actually going to be putting it out on my page. It's a major breaking story, and we are going to be bringing it to the Road and Toe Show. It's going to be a major discussion. I got the dash cam footage today, and that's what I've been working on most of the day, trying to get that together. So everybody look forward to that one. It's a doozy.
Right on, right on. And what about you, American Justice of Texas? How are you doing today?
I'm doing swell. You got me beat. I was only up till like 4 this morning working on stuff. So, I've been working hard. Our Wednesday episode is going to be the bomb. I've got a group of ladies that's going to join me, and we're going to throw down in the panel. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm not giving too much away, but I'm going to have some awesome gals, and we're going to sit up there and we're going to have a discussion. But other than that, I'm good.
Awesome.
How about yourself, Toe?
I'm doing pretty good, actually. Had a real good day. Awesome night last night. Ready to do this show and then get the rest of the weekend together and get rolling.
All right.
That's funny shit. All right. So we got a couple little odds and ends topics tonight. They don't all line up together as in they're not all the same thing. They're all different, couple across the board, but just a couple things that few family members of ours out here dropped us lines on to check out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to watch a couple videos, and then we are going to watch a video of one of our main man, Chuck Bronson, in here. And he put a video out today, and we're going to take a look at that one because that one is freaking stellar. So, yeah, that's what we got on tap for you guys tonight. and then it'll be probably just, open discussion. And probably, I don't foresee this show going too long tonight. I don't want to hold you guys all up. We'll probably be an hour and a half, 2 hour show, and then we'll probably close it down right around at that time. And there you go. Then then everybody can get on to their weekend. So, well, I guess without further ado, Road, you got something to pull up, and so we can roll on with it.
I am getting Chuck's video up as we speak.
Oh, you want to start with the good one first, huh? All right, let's do it.
Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and give a backstory on it?
Well, I mean, the backstory is Chuck just wanted to, I think what he was trying to do was just, he wanted to go show people how it was to pull a FOIA request, how easy it's supposed to be, and that you can do it anonymously.
Right.
I was told today when I watched the video, he did do that live. I didn't see that live. I must have been at work or something when he did it. But I did watch the video that he put out today, and it was pretty freaking hilarious. And it's kind of long, Road Dog, so you might have to, 2 times it or 1.5 times it to get it moving a little bit. But it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's about an hour long. Wow.
Yeah. I think you can skim through a lot of it. I know Justice had watched it live. American Justice, she watched it live, so I mean, she knows a lot more. She's got context on it too. So,
okay, and Howell County, since you're late, you need to go to the principal's office. Just kidding.
Yeah, Sweet Tea. I'm sorry. If we didn't, I don't know. Road Dog might not have seen that email, but that's fine. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Just Sweet Tea. Just email American Justice, okay, and she'll give you all the details.
Okay, and I've got that pulled up, so let me get this going. And I went ahead and I set it at 175, so almost 2 times the speed.
Yeah, we gotta see. We gotta see how he sounds though when we do that. But go ahead.
Yeah, we'll check it out. If I need to, I can slow it down. And we should be good to go.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out about these.
All right, what's the age of these reports?
Yeah, slow that down to 115. Road Dog.
The bottom
That's what I
one
was
is the
going to
one.
say.
Okay, 'cause
The,
that's
the,
not-
the 4236 and the 4237.
because if this one is 6
You
digits.
want me to read it to you?
Well, I-
It's RO14237020422.
That's all one.
That's
number.
one of them. And then the other one is instead of 4237, it's 4236.
Okay, so these are public record requests.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, 14237 and RO 14236.
Yep.
Okay, because I was not following. I thought there were 3 different.
Sorry, I just
Okay.
wrote it down.
020422. Okay. So it's 2 of them then?
Yes, ma'am.
Good, thank you.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, Lord. All right, I'll talk to him and we'll figure something out and it'll be.
And you recording us what?
Taco request. What's up, Dappers, M-Star, Heather, Cato, Steven, Jody, James, Indiana Transparency, Rufus, Fire, Car 51, Jody, David, Mama Love, The News, Pink Taco, Go Lace, James Swilly, Bootlicker, Jerry, Driller, Danny, John. You get everybody? ACE. Chicken Wang.
Chicken wing.
Philip. We're back here again. The True Blue.
Hey, Road Dog, move that forward a little bit until he gets back to the counter. Or hang on. Yeah, move it forward a little. There you go. Add some more. So we're just going to speed it up a little bit because this is a long video, y'all. There you go.
Just us.
I wanted to show you the parts where Chuck's talking to these people.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you because she sent it to you electronically. So if you log in, you can get a copy of it and not be charged. With the paper copies, you do charge us for the print.
Yeah, I don't mind paying.
Okay. Let's see. I think it's 11 pages altogether. So it's
I couldn't find an anonymous way to log in.
Oh, well, I mean, you can put it on so you can't do an email. So, I mean,
That's
I
why.
think that's how it goes.
Yeah, it didn't seem very safe to be anonymous and try to log into that system.
Okay. Well, this is $1.75 for these. Let's
Okay.
just check them out. I'll be right back.
I'll grab something real quick. Get my money out of the car. Almost forgot my money. Beautiful South Florida. Down here at the Blue Line Gang headquarters. They coming, they going.
Speed through that road. Oh, this is classic right here, dude.
She's freaking out. Why do city employees like hate the First Amendment? I don't get it. Hi.
Okay, the other fees due for that is
Yep.
$30-something.
Okay.
Just half.
Okay.
So this one is $1.75.
$1.75.
Yeah. And that's for this. But the body camera one, that's gonna be a deposit, I think, of $30-something in order to get started.
No problem. Give me a minute. How much time do I got before you close? I got enough time?
We're technically closed now.
Okay, I'm hurrying.
Listen to that change dropping. That's just funny.
Yeah, I was laughing
my God,
about
that's great.
So he's paying $30-some in. Yeah, this is a commercial.
Oh,
So he's paying $30-some in change.
Okay, so you wanna put $30 down? For the
yeah,
body
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
He's paying in change, all change.
I'm gonna need some help, she said. I need to request some more stuff too.
Okay. I would go online like you've been doing to do that.
I can't. I didn't go online before because I can't do it anonymously.
$31.25 is what you're gonna owe for the body cam for the 4236.
Okay, that's a riot.
Okay. Nope, don't want to give them the gold ones.
Yeah, but that's the other one, this is just for that. Okay.
Be pretty close.
The one for the deposit for the RR, we need to scan the receipt, so we can put it in with the request, with the request, so we can put the receipt number on there. So that way, it's documented in more than one spot. No, I get it. Let me just finish this part first. Okay, and then this is for the deposit?
Yes, ma'am, and the ones that she has available.
Okay, so I think she grabbed the ones with this. All right, you got all the money for that one?
No, not yet.
No, for this one.
Not yet. I don't think she's separated any of it.
The was $1.75.
I don't think she separated it yet.
You took $1.75 already?
Oh, she did? Okay, cool. Sorry, it's dirty money.
He said dirty money. P-A-N-A-N-E-R. Welcome in, Nanner.
And you said you have more requests?
.com.
Yes, ma'am.
I have one in here. If you want to go ahead and write down the request part. Okay. What are you needing or looking for? Actually, let me give you this.
Okay.
Those are yours.
Perfect.
That's your receipt for the $1.75.
Nicholas,
I'm gonna write
welcome
down here,
in.
And then I'll get started with the other part.
Ron, welcome in.
Now, how can I relate this salary schedule to each person?
It just has a list of people there. I didn't actually do that request to send out the paperwork.
Okay.
So we got it.
Yeah, because I requested the salary of each person.
Check the other page. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, let me see.
There's the people's
It might have
names.
been like an Excel spreadsheet.
Welcome in.
Like a
AAP
standard
Variety
salary
Channel.
schedule.
Welcome in.
Not for
yeah,
anybody
it's
certain,
fine.
though.
Yeah, it's just like the names of everybody. I don't know what the request said.
I requested names of bachelors and then their salaries.
Which request? Here, that's. Is that Patty's? It's the. Okay. Here, I have it. No, I was not. Wait, I'm separating. So whatever we just do backup counting. So I'll just do this.
And you guys did catch that it was closing time. That's why they got all the people up there counting that change. They want to go home. That shit's fucking great.
I'm over here dying. This is
Okay.
funny.
Can you print up the request? No. So what I have is, so we got 5, 10. Should be 40. That's why I want somebody to do a second check. So that's gonna be 15. I'm trying to do it here. So you just counts.
No, just public records request, Bill. Paying for some public records, body cams.
Alright, so, yeah, just to make sure. What are the other records requests you're looking for?
I wanted to get the chief of police's schedule for the last 30 days. His appointment schedule.
Of police, scheduled for last 30 days. 10? Okay.
And then I was trying to get maybe from your PIO or whoever the notice to the community of the police radio is going encrypted.
Run that again, you want what now?
Notice. I wanted to find out if there was a notice to the community, or was it voted on? When was it voted on? When you guys switched over to encryption?
Okay, I'm sorry.
When you switched over to encryption?
If notice to community?
Yep.
community?
And or a hearing, when that was.
If notice to, I don't understand.
What I want to find out is if there was a notice to the community.
He wants to know if anybody was notified about the fact that we went from where you could scan the radios and then it was a coded scanning. When we switched over. That's about all I know.
Welcome in, Dragonette.
Yeah, I want to know if there was a hearing, when that hearing was. Date, time, location would be great.
She has 10. Right, so keep that 10, so there's 20,
Snark and Sass, Mark, welcome in.
this 25, so now I'm at 25
Okay,
here.
are those it?
26.
That's it for now. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then like this, I wanted the actual
Okay.
salaries of the employees.
Okay, well, what we have for your request is a request for list of all active officers' names with their badge numbers, which we have, and company photos. The photos are exempt from Florida law, so we couldn't give that to you.
That's fine.
But we were able to give you the pay scale. That's all we have, and just the names of the badge.
Yeah, well, okay, then I'll do another request. That's fine. Can I do another request of basically the same thing, but include the actual salaries? of each
She's
individual
getting pissed now. You can see it.
If we can get some mods to drop Chuck's
In the
link
same way, if I can do it all
channel,
anonymously, that would be great.
Chuck Bronson's link to the original video or something. Thank you.
Because I did them in sections of 5. These are kind of all together. Oh, yeah, so this 5 right there. Okay, right now I'm at, this is Okay. 30, 31. Okay, it's only 31. Sign two. Only 31 what?
Oh, I got another one I just thought of too.
Okay. Yeah. So there should be. Not all 10. There's one. Okay, what's the next one?
I wanted to get any disciplinary actions of all current officers. I don't know if there's a proper name.
9, 10. So yeah, so there's.
If disciplinary actions is good enough.
Do you want this one? No.
I don't know if you guys have a different terminology.
They'll probably know what you mean.
Like this kind of happened, this
Okay, do you want to leave a phone number or any way to contact you?
email.
Okay, what's your email?
It is Charlie Norris,
Okay. So there was 31.
55@gmail.com.
I'm giving you 31. There's 30.
It's the same email you guys used last time.
Okay, I just haven't worked with you at all, so I'm just getting all the information
Okay.
that I can, that you're willing to give.
And then I have another email. Can you use both?
Yes.
It's charlienorris@gmail.com. That way I make sure I don't miss it.
Your bucket, you want to put it through the thing so I can put your change back in it, or do you
You
want
can
me to
stick it
throw
right back in there.
Okay.
Did you get everything you
That's
needed?
The easiest way for you.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, that's it. It's 31. Okay. No, 31, 25. What did you do with the? Sorry. Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, can I save that?
No.
I wanted to keep the gold ones.
Yeah, I did this. This is the dollar. Oh, okay. I switched it. That's why I put it back in here because that's the dollar. There's 10, right? 10. 10. Yeah, it's make a dollar. And 25. So
But again, the
it's
disciplinary actions, is that the right thing to request?
That's to me. That's good. Discipline actions, all current officers. They'll know what that means.
Like if they got in trouble or anything like that, or
That
wrote
is
up?
everything.
Okay,
That should cover it all.
perfect. I can pay for those now too, unless you don't know what that'll
No, I
cost.
have no idea what they're gonna be. Because some of
Okay.
that is outside department, so we have to send it over.
And
to
even if
the-
she did, she wouldn't say.
Oh, you already got it? I wrote it down.
Yeah, they're at this point they're annoyed as hell.
Oh, I didn't scan them yet. No, sorry, man. I had that for a second.
Yeah, she's pissed. You can see it on her face.
No, you can get them for free. I could have got these records for free electronically because they can't charge you to email stuff to you. But the problem is there wasn't no real way of doing it anonymously. So they wanted me to log in to the police department website, and that made it kind of like not anonymous at that point. So it kind of defeated the purpose. So it forced me to have to come in here and do it this way, and have to pay for it because I wanted to be anonymous. So if you want to be anonymous here, you have to pay for it. If you don't want to be anonymous, then you can get the records for free electronically.
Okay, good. And then I can put it in the.
And the body cams that are the $30-some, is there any way to find out what that is, who they are, who's on it, how long each one is?
We just have an estimated time.
I know.
That's $25 per hour.
Okay.
So it's gonna be, I'm guessing, roughly maybe.
I just hate to pay for it, and then for some reason, that guy's body cam wasn't on the one I
Well,
want.
it's approximately 3 hours, I'm thinking,
So,
based on the time.
Okay,
Close to that.
that'll work. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And what she
Make
means
sure you guys wash your
is,
hands. I don't know.
what she means is they're gonna get a
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then
Coin-
scan the
coin
code and
counter,
put it in with your
before he
also
comes
in the
back.
request.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
it'll show that the deposit was paid as soon as I can put it in there.
Awesome. You guys are awesome.
Okay. Oh, okay. Anything else left for? I don't think so. Thank you. No, I left my note there because I was taking notes on the package. So those are all in there.
All right, road, run that up a little bit. Let's run it up down the road a little bit.
Tell me where you want me to stop.
I think he's gone out of there. I think it's all good from there on. He's just cop watching after that. Yeah, we can just kill it right there.
Okay.
So, so what do you think about that, man? That fucking shit. That shit's hilarious, dude.
That was
Change.
epic.
I mean, the whole change thing is just awesome. And then just he kept on asking him even more questions, and I need this and I need that. What he did is he did it for what I was told is that he did it for to show people that they can, file anonymously, because they're always trying to tell you, oh, we need your name, we need this, we need that, we need your name, we need your birth date, we need your social security number just to file a fucking FOIA request, and this bullshit.
Right.
Like, you don't need to give all that information up, and that was part of it. And then I think he threw the pennies and the change in there as added extra comedy. So I thought that was fucking great. What did you think of it?
I thought it was awesome because You can tell the fact that he did that annoyed him. Not only that, he didn't even count it out. He just kind of threw change up there and said, "Here you go, get what you need." And then they had to put it all back out, put it back in there when they were all done. And once they had everything they need.
What do you think, American Justice? How'd you like that one?
That
I
was
think she
some
stepped
funny
away
stuff
from
right
it.
there. No, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, so he went to do it online and it wouldn't allow him to do it anonymously online. So that's another reason why he went, to show that you can still do it anonymously. But the thing, if you remember him saying, if you do it online, it's free. So if you're not worried about hiding your identity, then you can do it online. But if you go in and do it, that way, they're making you pay for being anonymous. So that's
Yeah,
kind of
it
messed
is.
up, but you can at least do it anonymously.
And I guarantee that Chuck Bronson knew what time they closed, and he went there that close to closing time just to frazzle him. I can almost guarantee
absolutely.
it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's just fucking great. That's great. But you know
Yeah,
what?
and you could tell that one lady in the red, she was getting really annoyed because every time she thought, okay, he's finally done. Oh yeah, by the way, I need this one too. And he just kept throwing them at her, and you could just see it on her face, like, "Oh, get out of here! It's closing time." I mean, you could tell she was getting frustrated.
Well, for more good videos like that, y'all, if you ain't know, now you know. Go check out Chuck Bronson.
Who is live right now?
Yeah, go check out Chuck Bronson. And the mods dropped his link. They can do it one more time. He's a friend of the show for sure. He does talk to everybody on the show and everybody that has part of the show. So go check him out. Chuck Bronson he's probably one of the hardest cop watchers out here. He's out every night trying to find them. So
yeah, you'll find us over there when we're not doing our show. That's where
Yeah.
we're at. And even after our show, you'll find us over there. We're over there all the time.
Yeah. If Chuck's live, you'll find the Road and Toe Show people over there for sure.
Oh yeah, and we definitely, even during the show, a lot of times we're monitoring his channel just in case he gets something good, and we can bring it to you guys. And he's one of these guys that, I mean, he makes it comical. I mean, he actually interacts with you and he makes it fun.
Right on. You got another one ready to go, Road?
The one I've got is about the 14-year-old daughter babysitting.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bring that one.
Hey, and real quick, if y'all have not went over and checked out AAP Variety Channel, they are an awesome group. It's an awesome couple. They look everything like as if it's a beehive. So their pollination is a great system to get your channel out there, to get other people's channel out there. So I just want to give a shout out. Everybody go over there and look at their channel, like and subscribe if you don't mind. Share it out. They're an awesome team, and they've done this for me. So.
I second that. I just stumbled upon them today and watched a little bit of their live. And I second exactly what American Justice Texas said. Go over there and check them out. They're good people, and they're doing good things out here. So get yourselves over there and like, share, and subscribe. You know how it goes.
Pollination.
I'll have to go check them out. All right, let's get this one rolling.
14-year-old daughter babysit her kid brother. The boy's daycare was closed because of the COVID shutdown, and Melissa Henderson says she had to get to work.
There were no options, literally. So I asked my almost 15-year-old to watch over her younger siblings while I went back to work.
While her daughter Lindley was focused on her schoolwork, 4-year-old
I think
Thaddeus
you
wandered
still
out of
got
the
it
house
on
to play. A neighbor saw the
1.5
child and called
Road Dog.
911. Melissa says her son was outside for only about 15 minutes. The police came to her home 2 weeks later, handcuffed her, and charged her with criminal reckless conduct.
It was the most embarrassing and just humiliating day of, I mean, honestly, of my life.
If convicted, the Georgia mom could be jailed for 1 year and fined $1,000. Her attorney, David DeLugas.
Older siblings should be able to take care of younger siblings, and there's no reason not to.
Yeah, that brings up a good question. Is a 14-year-old old enough to babysit?
Well, there's a lot. See, you know what? That law. There's laws that jump from state. You know what I mean? That are different state to state. Because I do know in Ohio that it's believe it or not, it's parents' discretion. As far as I know, it may have changed, but as far as I know, when I was raising my kids, it was parents' discretion. Like, if you thought that your 14-year-old was mature enough to do that, then that was fine. They couldn't charge you with anything. They had to prove, the onus of proof was on them to prove that your kid wasn't mature enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've had to deal with this myself. So in Texas, it says, while there is no legal minimum age for babysitting in Texas, it is generally recommended by medical professionals that babysitters be no younger than 11 years old. So, but it does say, you know, the maturity of any candidate should be evaluated very, very carefully to see if they demonstrate a level of responsibility.
So 11 in Texas, no younger than 11, pretty much.
Well, no, I mean, it's not, that's just, there's really, like it says, there's no minimum age, you know, for babysitting in Texas. It's just saying that there's a general recommended age. You see what I'm saying? So it could be 11, you know, younger than that legally, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's so open, I guess, is, but like you were saying, goes back to, you know, parents' discretion.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid babysitting my sisters, and I was like 10, 11 years old. And it was my one sister was 2, and the other one was pretty much a newborn. For her, it wasn't for her to go to work though. It was like for her to run to the store, or where she was only gone for like an hour or so. By the time I was 12, I pretty much took care of him after school, and if she decided to go out or something like that night, I'd babysit them. Never had an issue out of it.
Yeah, I mean, when my kids were coming up, me and their mother both worked, so but we never had a problem with, you know what I mean, like babysitting, because my family's a real tight-knit family in Ohio, and you know, we always had aunts, uncles. Most of the time my kids were growing up, I didn't live too far from my mom, like a couple blocks. So I just, you know, if my boys needed someone to keep an eye on them while we were at work, you know, they just go to my mom's, and my mom lived right down the street from their school. So if it was when they got out of school, would just go to my mom's. But I mean, once they got to like, you know, 12 and all that, like, I mean, I might run to, you know, take off and run to the store, or, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, or be gone for like 20 minutes, half an hour at the most, you know. I never really left them overnight or anything like that. No.
Now, didn't they say that they were in Georgia?
Yeah.
What said?
Yeah.
The Home Alone stage in Georgia is actually 9 years old.
8.
It doesn't say about babysitting, but to be left home alone is 9 years old.
8 or 9. 8 or 9. What do we got?
Well, I
You
got
guys-
8. So, but
Yeah.
You saw that in Georgia, or
yeah, Heather
okay?
was looking up. So she said she sent you a link as well. But yes, it says.
Yeah, I pulled it up. Tried to do legal babysitting age by state, and
Yeah. That's what I have.
it's showing 9 in Georgia, but yeah, it's actually probably like one maybe older than the other. Now this one is showing to be, I think, 22, if I remember right. Yeah. That may be the difference. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, the whole
Well,
point
this one says for them to be left home alone, it's 8. Like not babysitting, but to be left home alone.
Yeah, that's what this is, but it says legal babysitting age by state. I don't know. It just says home alone age.
That's what she's saying. You're saying legal babysitting age, and she's saying just being left alone by themselves 8.
Right.
So you know what I mean?
Well,
That's two different deals.
Yeah, it says home alone age.
Yeah.
But I was actually looking at babysitting age, but I mean either way, 8, 9 is about the same.
Right, yeah, 8, 9, and this kid was 14. So what's the problem?
Right, exactly.
So that's 14's a far cry from 8 or 9.
Right. Yeah, she was babysitting her brother, I think is what it said. But either way, this does say legal babysitting age. And it's showing 9 years old. So how are they charging her with that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't matter. Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah,
there's got to be more to it.
Looks like the oldest state you have to be 14 in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, I mean, there's a lot of states in here that are.
I mean, right. Yeah, there's only 14 states that have an age limit. The rest are not specified.
Yeah, I think like I said, Ohio. I don't think there's ever been an age in Ohio. I think it's always just been at the parents' discretion.
Yeah, it says no specified age.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's what So I knew it. I knew that shit varied from state to state. So, I mean, I guess one of the main things I guess I could tell people out there that have children is make sure before you leave your kids alone, make sure what the laws are in your state, because they can be different. You may have been raised in Tennessee, for instance, and you live in Texas. The laws from Tennessee to Texas could be completely different when it comes to something like that. So I would suggest any parents that are planning on doing that or need to do that would check their state laws so they don't catch no charges. You guys got anything else on that? No?
No, I was actually looking through here, but I mean, no matter what, at the age of 14, I'm going to say most, especially females, are babysitting for money at that age.
Yeah, right.
So I don't understand it. I don't understand how they're even thinking about charging her like this.
Yeah, right. I mean, I don't know, Road Dog. Maybe try to look that up a little bit more. Get that name from that lady and see if you can't hit a Google search and hit something else on that. Make another hit on that. So maybe we can get some more of the information. Like, you know what I mean? Like, did one of the kids get injured You know, why was whoever looking at it? Did one of the kids get injured? Did the police just happen to show up there? Did a neighbor call? You know what I mean? It could be a lot of things. You know, I'm kind of interested to see how it's started snowballing. You know.
Actually, we do have another video of that. Let me get that pulled up.
All right. And while he's pulling that up, I just want to let everybody know if you see a little bit of a technical difficulties tonight, that's because Toe for Life is mobile and he's on a laptop that he's never used to do the show on yet. So if you see a couple of technical difficulties, it's probably my fault, and I apologize for that. But so far, it's been working halfway decent. So.
No, it's actually not a video. It's actually a newsletter, news report. Yeah, she was from Blairsville, Georgia. But that does give me her name, so let me see what I can find real quick.
All right. Yeah. So again, yeah, I may have a few little technical difficulties tonight. You may hear some echoing. Maybe some things not working fast enough, lagging on my end.
So I don't know if it was mentioned or whatever, but in that article that he's talking about, it states, you know, that the little boy, I guess, went outside to play. And, you know, he was gone for at least 15 minutes before his sister realized, you know, that he had gone outside to play. And the other boy's mother is who called the cops.
Okay, so a neighbor called the cops because the kid was outside playing alone.
Yeah.
Got it. That kind of makes a little sense.
This case has been dragged out for 2 years now. And it says that they're, you know, arguing that the charging a mom with a normal parenting decision was declared unconstitutional.
Yeah. 2 years it's been dragged out. And they're wanting to charge her and put her in jail for a year, right? Is that what the news article said?
Mm-hmm.
That's some shitty shit. So let's break that down real quick, Justice. Me and you real quick while Road Dog's looking. So we're gonna charge a parent. No one was hurt, no one was injured. But we're going to charge a parent and try to take that parent away from the kid. What's going to hurt worse? The kid. What do you think about that? Does that even make sense to you? Like, I mean, when you
No,
look
it
at
doesn't.
like that,
It doesn't. I mean, a kid wandering off to play, you know, is considered childhood. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, my kids are older, but I mean, even still, they'll go to the friend's house, they'll come in, they'll check in. You know what I mean? Even when they were younger, it was, you know, they would run down the street and then run back. I mean, it's just in playing. It's not like he was in danger. It's not like it was, you know, for that long. It's just crazy.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can find is about him slipping out.
Yeah.
Um,
that's fine. I mean, we got the context.
I guess he's
Justice
4 years
read it.
old. Kid's name is Thaddeus. And he just slipped out unnoticed, and they found him within 10 to 15 minutes at his friend's house down the street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the arresting officer is you know, citing that something terrible could have happened, you know, including being kidnapped, run over, or bitten by a venomous snake, is what he said.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and it just says, however, the mom called the police in the meantime, and then about 2 weeks later, she was arrested in front of her children.
Yeah. Shouldas, couldas, and wouldas. So let's arrest her. Let's drag her name through the mud for 2 years, and then still maybe lock her up. She's looking at a year, maybe 6 months, 3 months. Oh, how much is that going to hurt the kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? It doesn't even fucking make sense to me, bro. It's a
And then to
shoulda,
top it
coulda.
all off, like you said, there's no law, you know? There's not a law. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that could have happened with her mom being home.
Exactly.
The kid could have slipped out. It could happen to anybody, no matter what age. I mean, if her mom's up, let's say the mom's cleaning and doing laundry and stuff like that, the kid slips out the door. She thinks he's playing in his room, and then 10 minutes later, she walks to the bedroom and, oh, where's he at? And then find him down there. I mean, are you still going to charge her with that?
You want to know how many football Sundays, man, back when my kids were growing up, that they go outside and play, and I'd be sitting in there watching the Steelers game, and I didn't check on them within 15 minutes, but they were still outside playing. And if that was the case, I would have been in jail a lot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Saying I was a kid, my mom would tell me, well, you stay on the street, blah, blah, blah. I was the one that, hell, I was going 2-3 blocks away to my friend's house and not saying anything to her, and then getting back on the street before she realized I was gone. Now, there was times where I did get caught and got my butt whooped, but that's the kind of kid I was, and every kid goes through that. I mean, I think it's crazy. I don't see how they can charge her whatsoever, especially since there's no law saying she cannot babysit, and that could have happened to the mother just as much as it did to the daughter.
Right. And Diesel for We the People, in chat was talking about, when he was 9 or whatever, that he was, babysitting, but was talking about the 14-year-old was showing, responsibility by doing homework on her own. Accidents do and will happen to everybody, says, the government is just doing it to be an ass instead of being a good, the neighbor could have walked the child over, you know what I mean? And said, hey,
Right.
brought it to their attention versus calling the cops.
Yeah, and I had an ex-girlfriend that her son got out. I think he was 3. I think he was 3. And he literally walked like 3 blocks down the road. He decided he'd actually grabbed 2 pennies off the table, took a chair and unlocked the front door and walked out of the house. And he decided he was going to go help mom, and because she had said, I have to go to the store and get bread, and she was doing laundry and stuff, and he slipped out. She didn't even realize it, and a cop is the one that found him and brought him home. And they were like, she explained to him what had happened, and the little boy was like, but I was trying to help mommy and get her bread. And the cop actually went and bought a loaf of bread and brought it with him when he brought the kid home. But this was like 20 some years ago. So if you look at that compared to today they're ready to throw you in jail for it. Back then, the cop would go out and buy you the bread and like make the little boy feel like he did something.
Yeah, my thing is that fucking the prosecutor's office or whatever, they have fucking discretion. They need to drop that shit.
Yes, don't get me started. Police discretion needs to be out of there. The law is the law. If you're going to hold everybody accountable, that's just the way it needs to be. I mean, that's the only way it's going to work. That's just my opinion. But I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Well, you stop to think about it, whether whatever the law is, 8 or 9, doesn't matter. She was 14. The little boy was not home alone. And she was old enough to babysit. So no matter how you spin it.
Yeah,
Everything
no
needs
law
to be dropped
broken.
on that.
Right. No law broken. Exactly.
Right.
No law broken.
Right. So no matter what, she was of age.
Right.
Diesel was saying that something happened to something similar happened to someone in Texas, and they got 2 years in jail for it.
Oh wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just insane. I don't get it. You got that? You got another one pulled up? There should be one over there, Road Dog, that's got shit. What was it now? Oh fuck! I'm having a brain moment here. There was another one over there, something about watch it. Oh yeah, there should be a story over there. Heather dropped about a guy getting the cops called on him because he was babysitting white kids, and he was black. I think Heather dropped it over there.
The only other one I've got is the ones about what age can a child babysit siblings, and it just talks about around 11 or 12, start leaving them at short worth of times, blah blah blah.
It's a video, right?
No,
it's not a video.
It's an article.
Check the general chat. Make sure she didn't drop it there, because she's saying she dropped it. And anyhow, again, everybody, I apologize if you hear any echoing or anything. I am mobile on a laptop that I've never used before to live stream with. So if you hear any echoing, it's probably me. And I'm not able to pull these stories and help Road Dogs out tonight. American Justice is trying their best to help him out. And they're looking things up. I'm not able to because I'm scared to open any other tabs while I'm on here. So, because this computer is probably older than some of your kids. So we're just going to deal with it like that.
That computer is almost as old as you, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, it's probably getting close. Yeah. yeah, laptop. I got me a laptop. Yeah. It's the one I told you I'd loan to you, man, if you broke yours. Just saying. Let me run through the chats, man, and say hello to a few people I seen in there. Welcome in Kathy, Exiled, Jen Wow.
She
ASMR,
just dropped it in Discord, Road Dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not seeing it.
Jen Wow, ASMR, I seen. Who else do I see in here?
The show suggestion.
Slow Burner, I did see Slow Burner in here. Welcome in. Blue
ASMR.
Eyes, welcome in. Yeah, I said ASMR. Scuff 966, welcome in. Is that
Blue
it?
Eyes
966?
was here. I don't know if he still is.
Lorianne, Fabian. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for checking us out. Like I said, we might have a little bit of technical difficulties tonight, but it shouldn't be nothing that it's gonna no problem, Kathy. I try to say hi to as many people as I can. If I missed you in the chat, I'm sorry. Say something else, and when I see you, I'll throw your name out there. Good Citizen Media, welcome in. I did see South Alabama in, so welcome in South Alabama too.
All right, I've got that pulled up when you're ready.
All right, let's go. UBs, welcome in.
I'm babysitting, right? Y'all see, look, I got 2 kids in the backseat with me. I'm babysitting. There's this lady across the street. We just came from Subway and Walmart. This lady over here, she's following me.
A Cobb County man says someone called the police on him for babysitting while black. Corey Lewis says he was babysitting 2 children when a white woman approached him in a parking lot.
He says she wanted to see whether the children were okay and even followed him to his house. Fox 5's Denise Dillon is live in Cobb County tonight. Denise, you talked to Lewis and to the father of those children.
Yeah, I did, and they're all just shocked over this whole thing. They still can't believe it. They've known each other for a couple of years, they're good friends, and they say it's just astounding that someone would see Corey Lewis with the 2 children alone and think it's strange enough that they would call police to report a suspicious person.
I'm babysitting, right? Y'all see, look, I got 2 kids in the backseat with me. I'm babysitting. There's this lady across the street. We just came from Subway and Walmart. This lady over here, she's following me.
Stunned at what was happening, Corey Lewis turned to Facebook Live. He was babysitting 10-year-old Addison and her little brother Nicholas. He says after taking the kids to lunch, he was approached by a woman in the parking lot, wanting to know if she could talk to the children to see if they were okay, and taking down Lewis's license plate number.
From her perception, she'd seen something that wasn't right. She's being judgmental. Me looking the way I am, being with 2 kids who don't look like me.
Lewis says the woman followed him to a gas station, then all the way to his house about 5 minutes away. The next thing he knew, police showed up, wanting to talk to the kids.
Hey, can y'all step out?
I talked to Cobb County Police, who told me they were responding to a call of a suspicious person. The officer talked to the children, determined everything was okay, and they were gone. But the whole experience left Lewis and the children upset. Lewis has spent plenty of time with these kids. Nicholas is part of Lewis's after-school youth mentoring program, inspired by Lewis. Now, their dad had to explain to his children what happened and why.
I asked him, did you understand what happened tonight? And he said, well, a weird lady was following us around because Mr. Lewis has brown skin and we have peachy skin.
Made me feel like it was definitely wrong and that people shouldn't be racist and it doesn't matter what skin color we are.
Lewis says after that Facebook post, he has gotten plenty of support, and it has helped shed some light on the fact that there are still some people out there who are very judgmental. Reporting live in Cobb County, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, it shines quite the spotlight. Thanks so much, Denise.
Now that's a good one. That's a good one there. So I think if that was me and I was in that situation, I think I would have wanted to try to charge that lady as stalking me for following me around. What do you think?
At least for harassment.
Something.
Yeah, I was going to say harassment.
Right? Like, I mean, and I guess if they didn't give the guy, if they didn't ground and pound the guy, I mean, they just did their job. They got a call and they came and checked on the call. So, I can't really say much about the police because we didn't get to see any kind of body cam footage. But on that, just the lady that, she asked him, she walked up to him and asked him, and he told her, and that should have been the end of it, right? The kids didn't look like they were in danger. They weren't signaling to her that they were in danger. What gives her the right to follow dude around? You know what I mean? What the fuck?
Yeah, definitely.
Because he was black. Because he was black. Let's just put it out there. Because he was black, and that's what it was.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. How does she know that he's not dating the mother?
Right. Yeah.
It could be a situation where he's dating the mom.
That could be stepdad.
Or even a stepdad. And he's taking the kids out for lunch. It doesn't matter why. But
it's none of your business.
Right.
She felt she needed to talk to the kids. No.
Keep your nose out of my business.
Pretty
Let
much.
me give you your nose back.
Yeah, right. Keeping out my business.
Yeah, I almost want to
Found
pull
it
up
in
that video that AJ did on that.
It's funny. Yeah, that is funny. That short is hilarious. That was a good one. Yeah, that's some people though, man. But what do we call them out here? These YouTube streets. We call that a Karen, y'all. The Karen followed him.
Heather said Chuck has major action.
Major action. You got Chuck pulled up, Road Dog?
We'll hear in just a second.
Listen.
I have like 5 different things going here.
I know. You got the computer.
Thank God I got multiple screens. Yeah, it looks
Teach
like
me,
you got.
Kenobi. I'll learn.
Here we go, man. To our correspondent on the street, Chuck Bronson, y'all.
It looks like you've got an ambulance going here. Hang on.
All right, bring it up. Oh shit.
Lucy Bowl.
At Dreadhead Killer King, you already know. Okay.
There you go. Chuck Bronson on YouTube.
Hello?
They said a car versus 2 pedestrians is what the call came across as. They must be alive, otherwise they would just leave.
The car not gonna leave us downtown. There's so many cameras.
How many
They had a car pulled over here.
Right now. Across the street, looking at all this shit, crazy. They tweeted on that K2.
No.
I know. Hey, how y'all anniversary going?
Is that what it is, or is it more about, making sure the public servants, do their job properly? If one of these people, drop one of your family members on the head, you're going to wish it was recorded. Of course, you can see what the cops are doing. They just all stand around, don't do shit. I guess they'll be able to write a report later, though. And that's why I do got respect. That's why I don't like zoom in on their face and shit like that, if it's bad. If they're dead, you won't see me show it at all. But there's nothing wrong with watching them work. You don't like it? Don't watch it! It's super easy. No, they put numbers on top of the cop cars. That way helicopters can talk to them and they know what car it is. Do they even have that here? I don't even know. See if they have it here unless it's on the back. What's up, Joe Public? I don't know if that traffic stop's still going on, but we shall see. Damn it, Bill was back there. I should have asked him where that damn thing was. What's up, Cemetery? Earl Black.
Hey, Road Dog, go ahead and pull that down.
I was already on it.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody.
Kathy, he is live currently, and Heather, if you could, oh, never mind, she just did. Dropped a link for Heather just dropped a link for his show. He's on almost every night, pretty much at least 5 days a week, if not 7 days a week. So definitely check him out. That's Chuck Bronson. He's a very good friend of the show.
Yeah. So I got a couple quick things. We're going to take an intermission here in a minute, but I got a couple quick issues or things I want to address in the chats. For everybody new coming in, just to let you know, this is a drama-free channel. We will not have drama and put up with drama in the chat or on the show at all. Respect everybody, and that's what we do. There's many other panels out here that you can go to if you want to have bring your drama out. There's many other panels that will oblige you to do that. But here at the Road and Toe Show, we do not do that. We do not do it in chats. So please refrain from starting any drama or bringing your drama into our chats, please. And thank you. I mean, thank you for being here. But on top of that, thank you for not bringing the drama. Number two, for those of you that don't know, the new format of the Road and Toe Show is we are a closed panel. Once I hit that live button, no one is added to the chat. No one is added to the panel. The panels are already set on the people that are going to be here and that can be here. If you want to be on a upcoming show with the Road and Toe Show, you must email Road Dogs or Toe for Life and let us know, and we'll go over it and see what you want, what you're going to be here for, and what we're going to talk about, and then you'll be part of the show. But as soon as I hit the go live button, the panel's closed, so there will not be a restream link put out there for anybody to come up. And on that note, I hope everybody's enjoying the show so far. We're about an hour and 11 minutes into our stream. So we're going to take us a intermission, let everybody go out and get their smokes, do whatever they do, get their drinks, go take a pee, let the dog out to use the bathroom, whatever you got to do. You know what I mean? I don't care. But, we got an intermission and we're going to play it through. So now's the time to go take a piss, and then we'll be back at you here in a few. So, thanks, everybody.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here I'm scream. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team. One day it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it up, you got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a hand out, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now.
There you go. There you go. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
I am your host, Toe for Life. My host, Road Dogs Media, co-hosted by American Justice of Texas. We all thank you for jumping on the back of the tow truck. I got I got the big dog and American Justice riding in the front seat with me. And here we are on these YouTube streets rolling around.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. So, Justice, I didn't have a chance to ask you, but did you find that any information on that rally?
I put it in Discord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Road Dog, check the Discord to see if we got that information on that rally.
I mean, it's just a 10. It's a 10-minute thing, and it's I forget the guy that's talking about it, but he explains what it is and what it's about. I mean, you can.
All right. You want to explain anything before Road Dog pulls it up and plays it, or?
No, we'll wait till after. I don't want to mess
Okay.
it all up.
All right. If you can, Road. Yep. Welcome back in, everybody. I see everybody. Ron, M-Star, Kathy, Judd, Heather Holt. Welcome everybody back. Thank you guys for being here. Farlap.
Laptop.
Okay, apparently it's a panel that they're talking about it on. Let me go ahead and get that pulled up. What I did is I fast forwarded past all of the other stuff.
I don't know what you're talking.
Is it the one about the
rally?
Oh.
It's 10 minutes long?
Yeah.
The one I
10
sent
minutes.
is 10 minutes.
Yeah. He said
Okay.
yeah.
Hey guys, let me fix that. This is going to be really quick. I don't have a background. I don't have anything. Please excuse all my little spots. I'm undergoing another skin cancer treatment that is making my face burn like crazy as it burns off these skin cancers from my face. Anyway, really quick, I want to let y'all know because I just found out about this and it is kind of short notice since this is in 3 days. But this Saturday in Austin, I want to try and get as many people there as possible. I would be there if I were if I were in Texas. You may or may not have heard the story of Marvin Lewis Guy. But Marvin Lewis Guy is from my county, and the same year that I got arrested is when this case happened. Oh, let me turn on my comments here so I can see. Is the same year that this happened, and essentially what happened was Marvin was awakened by people beating on the window and breaking down his door. Now he lives in Killeen, Texas. We affectionately call Killeen Kalinistan. If there is a sort of a bad part of the county, it's that. And Marvin Guy assumed and thought, as anybody would at 5 a.m. in the morning, I think that's when this thing took place, that there were people trying to break into his home. Well, he did what any red-blooded American who believes in the right to self-defense and defending one's home and defending his girlfriend, and shot at the people trying to break into his home. He ended up killing one officer, Officer Dinwiddie, and injured at least one other. And because of that, as soon as he found out that they were cops, because they didn't announce themselves, at least he didn't hear it because he was startled awake. As soon as he realized that these were police officers, the reason he's alive today is because he put his gun down, or he threw his gun down and got on the ground and surrendered. As soon as he realized that they were cops. But at that point, it was already too late. Here's a bunch of people who aren't wearing readily identifiable uniforms at 5 o'clock in the morning, violently waking up a homeowner and, allegedly, they actually violently awoke the homeowner. And now there's even evidence that, because the prosecution has been hiding evidence in this, this whole thing is about protecting cops. This whole case is not about whether or not Marvin killed somebody, because the evidence that's come out after digging and a court having to order the prosecution to turn over evidence, it's likely that Marvin Guy isn't even the person responsible for the shooting of, or for the death of Officer Dinwiddie. Now, the attempted murder charges, you know, you could argue one way or the other, but it's pretty obvious that it was self-defense. They didn't find anything in the warrant that they were even knocking down his door for. Marvin had, you know, he had a regular job that he went to. They could have just waited a few hours outside the home and just gotten him on his way out. There was absolutely no one's life was in danger. There was no danger of evidence being flushed or removed or destroyed or anything like that, which is essentially when a no-knock raid or warrant should be authorized, is when there's somebody's life is at stake. And, you know, that's less than 1% of the time. Now, the good news is this case has resulted in the city of Killeen banning no-knock warrants within the city, except in very, very narrowly defined circumstances. So that's one good thing to come out of it. But what's going on Saturday? Okay, so Marvin's been sitting in jail now for 8 years. I believe May is going to be 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. No, it might. Anyway, if I'm not mistaken. May is going to be 8 years, but you can just research Marvin Lewis Guy, Bell County, and it'll come up. But I need y'all to share this video. You can put it up on your channels. I don't care. On February 26th at 5 p.m. at the Grant Worship Center in Austin, they're going to be screening a documentary on Marvin. They're going to be telling his story. They're going to have a panel of legal experts that are trying to help Marvin, and we really just need to rally because the media is going to be there. We really need to 2014. Okay, yeah, so it's 8 years, and we really need to rally and get as many people there as possible. Now, look, obviously, because Marvin Guy is a black man, you know, there are people who legitimately care about this issue, and there are people who only care because of skin color. Okay, don't let that stop you from supporting and fighting against a wrong. Okay, I don't think, or I have no reason to believe, although it's Killeen, who knows, that this is racially motivated. But you know, people are making this a racial issue, and I don't want people to be turned off just because certain groups are also supporting, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of thing, if that's the way you believe. But I have spoken at some Marvin Guy rallies. I know the guys that show up, and they really just want justice for Marvin, and I want justice for Marvin, and I hope you want justice for Marvin, because we have got to ban no-knock raids, not only in Killeen, but in Bell County, in Texas, in the United States. There's absolutely no reason why an innocent man who did nothing more than defend himself and his girlfriend from an attack in the early morning hours while he was still asleep should be in jail for 8 years. Yeah, okay, so it was May 2014. So, okay, my memory's not that bad, being in law school. Again, 5 p.m. this Saturday at Grant Worship Center in Austin. Please be there to support Austin. Don't support Austin. To support Marvin Guy and let him know. I frequently chat with Marvin. I put money in his commissary account so that he's able to be as comfortable as possible sitting in the Bell County Jail. I've spoken to a lot of officers who think this is completely wrong about what they're doing. And so, you know, it's not just us. So the problem is the prosecutor. This is the same prosecutor that instead of dropping my case when they realized that Ermis was lying on his police reports, that there was no crime being committed, that, you know, instead of just dropping it, they kept changing the charges because the prosecutor, by golly, was going to teach me a lesson about standing up to Bell County police officers. And that's just the way that that prosecutor is. If I ever wanted to be a prosecutor, you better believe I'd be running against him. But I think I can do more good as a defense attorney than as a prosecutor. I can only do good as a prosecutor in my county. Otherwise, I'd run against him straight out of law school. Can you imagine that, being the county prosecutor straight out of law school? Yeah, dismissed. Nope, dismissed. Nope, dismissed. All right. So last time, I'm going to let y'all go. this Saturday, February 26th, 5 p.m. For those of you who just joined us, these are skin cancer spots that I'm essentially melting off with this treatment that I'm doing. And so just ignore the red spots. And at the Grant Worship Center Saturday, February 26th, 5 p.m., bring your friends, bring your signs, Justice for Marvin Guy. This is a self-defense case. I wish he was a member of Self-Defense Fund because we'd be defending him for this. But no one should be sitting in jail for 8 years waiting. And a lot of that waiting is because now there's equal blame on both sides. The defense, Marvin went through several attorneys. Some of them probably he shouldn't have. Some of it, was defense delays. But a great deal of the delays have been having to force the prosecution to turn over exculpatory information and common discovery. So be there on February 26th, this Saturday, 5 p.m. Please share, like, and you guys take care, be safe, and be free.
Eight years.
Wow.
Yeah. And that kind of hits home. I mean, here, being how we're both in Texas, and actually, I don't live but 30 miles from Killeen. So
that's what I was going to say. You live really close to it.
Yeah. I don't live but 30 miles from Killeen. Killeen's a hop, skip, and a jump for me.
Well, look, I was like, oh, I'm going to go. And then I looked at the weather and was like, no, I'm not going to go. But now we're going to go. We're just going to go. We're going to freeze our butt off. We're going to get cold, wet. I don't care. We're going to film it. We're going to go. We're going to do live, and we're just going to go. It's just crazy.
Well.
Oh, by the way, we're going to.
I guess I know what I have in store for me tomorrow.
I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, so I guess I'm going. There you go. You heard it first on the Road and Toe Show. Yeah, that's just fucking insane, man. 8 years, this fucking guy gets, just he defended himself.
Defending his home.
Mm-hmm. Which is our right. Any way you look at it, everybody's right. Defend your family and your home,
That's exactly it. I mean, you should be able to, if somebody's breaking into your house and they're actually in your house, I don't care what state you're in, fire upon them. Mm-hmm. I know here in Arkansas for the longest time, we were a retreat state. We were not a stand your ground state. In other words, we had to run. If we crawl out a window, we had to crawl out a window. If we had to go into a closet, we had to go into a closet. We were not able to defend ourselves unless it was the only choice we have. We are now to the point of we're actually a stand your ground state.
Mm-hmm. And Heather did drop the link to the original video in the chats a little earlier, y'all. So, go check him out. I think he's a gun advocate. So, yeah, check him out.
Yeah, definitely go over there, send him some love.
Mm-hmm.
And like, share, and comment on that video.
Right.
Share.
Share. And so.
Yeah, if you have family members or anybody that is near the Austin area, definitely let them know about it and get them over there.
Right.
Because obviously the more people we can get over there, the better.
Right. Exactly. And obviously I'm going to know more about it tomorrow.
Exactly.
Just bundle up.
Right. Bundle up. I wanted to touch on another thing that happened a little earlier. AAP, ain't that it? AAP?
Yeah, AAP Variety Channel.
Yeah, AAP Variety Channel was in here earlier, and I was talking about that I had watched their live today. I just want to let everybody go over there and subscribe to that AAP Variety channel. And if you need somebody to show you some love and you're a couple subs away from something or whatever, I mean, go over there and check them out, because I did
believe in pollination. So
pollination.
They'll pollinate you while you go and pollinate other people.
Exactly.
Yeah. Great. It's awesome. You know, it's that's how all of us, you know, especially small channels, that's how we grow, you know. We get people and then we sub out and we share, you know. But yeah, they are based, you know, it's not subbing over there. So don't go over there and be like, oh, I subbed you. I pollinated you, you know, or so it's all about a beehive, you know. Bees succeed because they work together. So yeah. It's awesome. They're great. They are awesome.
I actually watched somebody's channel go up over my main channel today, like in a matter of minutes. They were below my main channel by about 20 subs, and they went up over my main channel within minutes by being over there. I went, wow. Just saying. I won't mention no names or point no elbows.
As long as you share the love, you'll get it back.
Right on. And that's what we try to do here. We just don't, you know, I mean, they touch on it and stay on it, and they use their pollination and all that. And I mean, we still try to do that here to a certain extent, you know, all the links that the mods drop, you know, the
that's
mods.
all their channel is about, though.
Right. That's what I mean. Yeah. So it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, go over and check them out, man. They're good people. They're really nice people. So maybe they're lurking in here, maybe they're not. But I threw another shout out to them. So there you go. Yeah, Road Dog, you got anything else?
We do have the story, the $1.5 million story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. I wanted to do that one. That's a good show ender. Let's do that.
Okay, I've actually got it pulled up. Let me.
Oh my gosh, you're ready? Really? Whoa.
I had it ready. I had it ready when he threw the other one at me.
Damn, here comes the shade tree. The shade tree just came back across the panel at the Road and Doe show.
Smacked you right in the face, didn't it?
Yeah, man. Shade tree.
All right, here we go.
Attorneys for a transgender woman say a long and emotional ordeal following her arrest on false drug charges has finally come to an end.
Juzima Goldring spent 6 months in the Fulton County Jail for charges that were eventually dropped.
Fox 5's Portia Bruner joins us from the live desk with details of the $1 million verdict just handed down in this case. Portia?
Yeah, attorneys for Juzima Goldring say APD officers administered 2 tests trying to determine if the powdery substance they found in her homemade stress ball was cocaine. This was back in October of 2015 when she was arrested for jaywalking. Both results came back negative, but officers still charged her with trafficking cocaine and took tests from the GBI to prove ultimately that she was innocent, which led to that $1.5 million verdict from a federal jury last week after a trial. After Goldring was released from jail and her charges were dismissed, she sued, and that's when that case went to trial last week after all of these years. Now, the federal jury heard the evidence in the trial, heard about the conditions of the arrest and her time at the Fulton County Jail, and ruled that she deserved that $1.5 million verdict against the city of Atlanta. Goldring did not comment during the news conference today, but her attorneys say what happened to her at the hands of police and in the jail was outrageous.
He saw a negative result, but he still charged our client with trafficking cocaine. And the result is that our client spent 5.5 months in the Fulton County Jail, which is a public shame that everyone should know about and recognize and demand change.
So 2 officers were actually involved in that 2015 arrest. Both were cleared in an APD internal investigation. City of Atlanta attorneys defended their officers' actions during that federal trial last week. When we reached out to the city to get a response to the verdict, the city spokesman declined to comment. At the live desk, Portia Bruner, Fox 5 News.
Portia, thanks.
My next guest was diagnosed with dyslexia.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, right? 1.5 million, but it took 5 years, though. 6 years.
Yeah, it took 6 years, but it's still a pretty good payout.
Hey, thanks, Show Me State. Yeah. That was kind of a forced ordeal. Now I got the bug. American Justice of Texas. She's the leader of the crew. I'm just the cameraman. I'm just a color man, kind of like I am here, you know. I'm just a color man out here. The color man on the panel. Road Dog's the technical guru, along with American Justice of Texas. And I'm the color guy. So here I am. But yeah, it was fun, Show Me. And I had a good time, and I'll definitely be doing a lot more. I got some big ones actually coming up. I'll know more later, but I got some epic shit getting ready to happen with the Toe for Justice crew. That's what we call it, the Toe for Justice crew.
AKA troublemakers.
Yeah, no, we didn't make trouble. We didn't make no trouble at all.
You're trying to steal a truck. Don't even go there.
I was not trying to steal that truck. I just was making sure if I needed to ride home, if Justice was going to kick me out, I had a ride. Just
there you go.
She's away from the computer for a second. So
yeah, Show Me. That was one of the first things I asked him. I said, "Now that you've done it, you got the bug?" Yeah, he's ready to go again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. If it wasn't freezing cold, balls out cold right now here, believe it. You guys think I'm playing, man. It's like 30 degrees. it's freaking cold here. And this is Texas.
That's what we're at. We're at 31, and we got ice on the ground.
And this is Texas, so it's different, you know. Usually, but I mean, it'll be back to 80 next week, so 70s and 80s. So you'll see some more coming out. It's coming.
Well, you can always pull a big man and just sit in the car and do it.
No, I am not sitting in the car and doing nothing.
You just don't want the backlash of it.
No, it ain't even that, dude. You think that AJ is just going to leave me sit in the car? That's not going to happen. Yeah, you not watched the first video?
Heather, just so you know, I have actually got the thumbnail from his brother-in-law, and I'm going through that footage, and there is some cool stuff they caught on that ghost hunt. There's actually some really cool stuff on there. So get ready, because they will be putting out some videos. I do have one of them done. I'm going to be getting to them. I want to kind of go over them with them. But the one where they're playing poker with a ghost, of all things, it's actually a pretty cool video. The first one I did was the one where they're interacting with the doll that has to be touched. It actually has to be touched for it to go off, and they're actually showing that nobody's around it, and it is going off on cue. And the bad part about it is, when it first started, I was like, what the hell? You're singing in the background.
Don't give too much away, bro, dog.
I'm not.
Leave some for the video now.
But you can hear like singing in the background, and come to find out the doll does it. So it was like, well, that was kind of freaky. But yeah, you guys are going to be pretty impressed with some of the stuff they caught.
And yeah, go over and check that out over on Heather, I think, or Judd dropped the link to the FTG crew channel, and there'll be some videos coming in the next couple of days, y'all, and it's gonna be some epic shit. And also probably the Toe for Justice crew have some paranormal videos coming soon too. So just saying, look out for that, because we ain't scared of no ghosts.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Hey man, look, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Leave it for the video.
I'm leaving this one open.
Right.
All I got to say is at one point, you can tell Toe was a little bit unnerved. Let's just say that.
Yeah, leave it at that.
But that's gonna probably. Oh, actually, no. That is actually on the first video.
Yeah.
So you guys can actually look forward to that one. But yeah, he's pretty unnerved at one point during this.
And all y'all that don't know and don't know what the man looks like behind the voice, you'll go over and check out when them videos drop, check them out at the FTG, and then you'll see what the man behind the voice looks like. Because I know some people wonder what Toe for Life looks like, so you'll see it then. Only my YouTube family members know what I look like. It's not much to look at either. Just saying.
Or they can actually go over to Caucasian Sasquatch and see your interview.
Yeah. Well, I'm not on the camera.
I thought you did get on camera.
Ooh, I was never on camera with Sasquatch. And actually, that video, I'm going to be dropping that video on the Toe for Life channel soon. I'm just waiting for it to come in.
That's right. You wasn't. That's right. It was backstages when you were
exactly
on camera. That's right.
Exactly. But yeah. So we're winding down, y'all. It's about an hour 42 minutes. I said we were going to be within about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I know other people. There's some other lives going on out there on these streets, and some hard-working cop watchers and whatnots are out there. So, on that note, I think we're gonna leave you guys. We're gonna wrap this up and call it a show. And so I'm gonna leave you guys with. I'm gonna run our outro, and then I'll be back. We'll be back to with our closing statements. So here we go. Let me find it here. Where the hell is it at? Oh, it's right there. I always have trouble finding that one.
This shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Boom. And we're gonna switch this up a little bit. So Justice, go ahead.
I'm just kidding. Thanks everybody for coming by, for stopping in the chats. We enjoy each and every one of you. So we will see you tomorrow because we're going to do a live in the freezing cold. So I hate the cold. If you don't know me, I hate it with a passion, but that's okay because we're going to do this. We're going to get the word out, and I'm going to drag Toe with me. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun.
She's going to tag me along or tow me along.
Tow you along.
Road Dog, what you got?
I just want to thank everybody for coming in. Kathy, we are live. We generally go live about 8:30 Central Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You're welcome back anytime. And we do have some really good shows coming up. I mean, Wednesday, we've got that show coming up. I'm trying to get the brother of the story I was talking about earlier. I'm hoping I can get him in here a week from Monday. If we can get everything together. But if we can, that one's definitely going to be epic. There's a lot going on. You guys have look forward to. But I do want to thank all of the mods, everybody that came in, AJ, Toe for Life. Love you all. And Toe, it's over to you.
All right, y'all. Well, that was a show. I think it's a good show. I want to thank all the people in the chat. You guys are awesome. All the mods out there, Farlap, Judd, Heather Holt. Who else was out there tonight? M-Star, Banana, Metal Man 3000. I see you're still in. Welcome in, and you have a good night, sir. And everybody, Sweet Tea, Kathy, thank you guys all for being here, man. We love you guys. Without you guys, I mean, I wouldn't be coming back every 3 days a week. I mean, you guys are the reason I come back. Ron, thanks. We had the best mods in the world, led up by the mod god Judd. We had the Queen Cheese Bear. She must have been asleep tonight. She wasn't in, but she is the Queen mod. And we do have the Princess mod of Heather Holt. So, I mean, we got the best mods on these YouTube streets, y'all. And at that note, I am going to leave you guys and get out of here. So, this is the Road and Toe Show. I am your host, Toe for Life, my host, Road Dogs Media, our co-host, American Justice of Texas. We love you guys, and we out this bitch. Toodles.
Later.